I'm Tristan Brennan of Brennan Construction. We're a building and excavation company. I'm a sustainable designer and engineer, and I'm excited about this project.
Welcome to the studio. We're here today with some of the designers, Daniel, Colleen, admin, support extraordinaire, Linda. I know one thing, the hemp product in the farm field sequesters 4 times the amount of carbon that wood does, that a tree does. Mm-hmm. So from a carbon point of view, that's awesome.
So I did my research, and I wanted to find the healthiest building material out there. It turns out there's an incredible one that so few people know about. It's called Hempcrete. It's made out of hydraulic lime, water, and industrial hemp. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking right now. Is she talking about weed houses? I know, hemp, it comes with that uncomfortable, yet incorrect stigma. Industrial hemp is just a plant whose cousin species happens to be marijuana. But with only 0.3% THC or less, I can assure you there are no psychoactive properties.
I look at the range of materials out there. I cannot find one to match hemp. I can't find one that has such a low embodied energy, that locks carbon in, that has such a low environmental impact, that can be grown locally and harvested with minimum inputs in a matter of just a few months. It's an incredibly expedient building method. Every other system I looked at involves a skin and a structure and an insulation and then you're worrying about where the thermal mass goes. And I cannot find a material which does what hemp does.
We're really delighted by the prospect of making a home that's healthier, much simpler materials, basically 3 materials in Hempcrete. Water is one of them, so I don't even know if you count that. Hemp and lime being the other 2.
As with the Hempcrete, each particle is coated with lime.
Okay.
And that lime allows the regulation of the moisture. That's what prevents no termite is going to want to eat this because of the lime. It's not going to burn down. It's the lime that makes this essentially fireproof.
Gotcha.
So the lime is the more expensive component, but it is the most important.
So these are 2 samples of Hempcrete right here. This one has some of the lime plaster on it. This one doesn't. And so we're going to try and, we're going to hold a torch on here and you can see that it won't burn.
My name is Carol Scahn, and I became involved with Hempfully Green when I worked on the business model for the future home of Hempfully Green, which will actually be a building that's built from Hempcrete. I've been studying different sustainable natural building methods for years and believe that Hempcrete as a building enclosure may very well be the most environmentally sustainable building practice yet. And it's a simple mixture of hemp hurd, which is the harvested center of the hemp stalk, water and lime. That's it. No solvents, no chemicals. It's completely non-toxic, creates no off-gassing, it's mold resistant, insect and pest resistant, it's extremely fire resistant, durable, carbon negative, a great insulator with noted thermal performance. I hope you take the time to learn more about hemp and take an initiative to get involved by supporting this wonderful organization. Thank you.
Some of the homes that are built are homes that people have had fires in the past, and this was a real incentive for them to use Hempcrete.
Excellent. It's an exciting project for me because it's an ancient material. It's been around for so many generations and it has lasted. So it has a revival that's happening now. So there's certain things from ancient construction that have lasted and have worked, and some that we've drifted away, but this is one that's really healthy and really works.
Hello, I'm Wayne Faulkner of Abercoach of New Hampshire. I'm really happy to help out Hempcrete and develop their business plan, and especially surrounding the pocket neighborhood. I'm really intrigued by the idea of offering people who need it an allergy-free type of environment in which to live, including all of the building materials that are part of or around them. So I want to be there for that, and I just want to keep things local as well and try and help a small company get to be big.
Yeah.
Can you put your hand near it?
Yeah, I mean, it's warm, but it's not
anywhere
like...
around it you can. It's
Oh
still,
yeah, no, this
it's
all
still
around
cool.
it. It's totally
still
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just,
I am Michael Makovski. I am a designer here at Linesync. And what I'm excited about with the Hemp House is, one, I have sinus issues. I've lived in a lot of cruddy old houses, so really designing a house that has clean air is important. And also the ability to recycle the house, to put it back into the earth without destroying the earth. So that's what I'm really excited about.
I like when Emily was describing to me about the breathability of Hempcrete, how go on about that, how it breathes with your environment, which for me that's very environmentally conscious, health conscious. With kids, I like the idea of my house having that breathing quality. There's nothing worse than having your house shut up for the winter and you feel that you have no connection to the outside. It feels stale. Everything that your house is built out of is just sort of encapsulated in that dwelling. So I love that idea of Hempcrete, the breathability. So
I like my house. It's very comfortable. It's no dry, you know when it's dry, you know, the electricity.
Yeah.
When it's cold outside, we feel warm inside. And when it's hot outside during the summer, we feel really fresh inside.
We're both nurses, so we see lots of people with cancer, lung problems and everything. So for us it was important as for children to have a house that is good for the
a healthy
health.
house.
Yes.
I can breathe in my house.
Did you know that carpet's releasing flame retardants into your air? The walls and ceilings releasing VOCs. And if it's an older home, could contain lead or asbestos. Mold could be lurking beneath the surface. Fiberglass insulation releases known carcinogens. And all the while, our heat pump just circulates all this contaminated air. Way too many toxins are building up within our body, and they're making us sick. And even worse, we're becoming an indoor society, spending an average of 90% of our time indoors.
What I like about it is maybe the portico itself is a terrace for the second floor. So it's actually, you know, whereas going upstairs, maybe it's more farm and agriculture, and you sort of, the lower level could be a natural extension of an outdoor space out there, and I really like that idea.
I met Emily at a green conference where she was teaching about hemp and the things that it could do. And when I learned about this, I was so excited. I thought, oh, this is so fantastic. I just have to leave my job and go and tell people about this. And so now hemp has become more known on in people's minds, and everybody can see the benefits of hemp because it heals the soil and it also heals us. So Hempfully Green Healing Houses are coming together to build a pocket neighbourhood, it's called, of people who want to live in a chemically free environment and also aware of nature's rhythms and processes. So I am very happy to be a part of this team.
It might be.
Hi, I'm Em Payton, founding partner and visionary for Hempfully Green Healing House. We live in southern Vermont. We love the way nature interacts with us, and we support Vermont's progressive and ambitious goal of being energy independent by 2050. We invite your help to locate the very best place to put the first Hempcrete pocket neighborhood and accompanying healing store, and we invite your help to build it. Please join our movements as we expand our connection with nature and our quantification of happiness as a measure of our success individually and collectively.